Hi, my name is Eugenia Garcia, and my team's name is Leiden. The COVID-19 pandemic has had terrible consequences in our society. We as teachers found that our students have suffered as well. In the 2021 survey, out of 32.9 million students that were enrolled in Mexican school, 8% did not participate in online learning. Those who did, 58% reported to have not learned anything or very little. My team and I are teachers, and when we went over the UN Sustainable Development Goals, it was clear to us that what students needed was number 4, quality in their education. As it turns out, leadership skills help improve a student's school performance and develop much-needed social-emotional skills. We found that leadership skills enable students to practice cooperative work, intrinsic motivation, and positive interdependence all at once. Positive interdependence is especially important to us. There is a running joke in Mexico where a bucket of crabs doesn't need to be closed, since the crabs will pull each other down in order to escape themselves. Teaching our youth the importance of teamwork is important, sure, but equally as important is teaching the success of the team lies in the success of each individual member and the team's capacity to help each other out. Mexican private schools do teach leadership in the classroom, however, public schools do not, and 89% of Mexican students go to public schools. Our project opens the possibility to bring these much-needed skills to more Mexican students. Our business concept firstly starts with students. We want to teach them these soft skills like collaborative work, intrinsic motivation, school achievement, all of this. We're going to do that by focusing on teachers. We are going to give them the tools and inspiration to bring student leadership into their classrooms, whatever their subject may be. They could be English teachers, math teachers, whatever. We are going to do this through a massive open online course, or MOOC, where we will teach student leadership and also create an online teacher community to help them and guide them through this process. The market we will start with is Tijuana, with over 150 high schools and 35 teachers per high school. That's over 8,000 teachers alone in that city. My school, my public high school, is CETIS 25 with over 1,000 students. So we have the potential to reach many students just in this first stage alone. The growth we will have is potentially reaching 1.2 million teachers in Mexico. We plan to include elementary and middle school as well, and further along go towards other countries, Spanish-speaking countries, but later on it would be wonderful to translate our information into other languages, since the leadership skills should be taught to everyone who wants to learn them. The value in our proposition is first to lay the foundation for leadership in public education in Mexico, which will improve the quality of education and ensure equality, all the while cultivating students with skills that are needed in the workforce and life. Teachers would include leadership into their current curriculum, have a better appreciation and understanding of leadership skills and the importance of them, and would receive a certificate that would help them for future promotions. Our revenue model include online platforms, social media, and donations. However, we believe that the key in our revenue are the corporations, since their alliance to our project will ultimately serve them as well. Today's students are tomorrow's workforce. Essentially, through us, they are giving back to society and the communities where they are. Baja is full of industries and we have many to choose from. The impact our project will have is helping students do better in school, lowering school dropout rates, improving their grades, helping them with their self-esteem. Our model ties in with education, yes, but it also reduces inequalities between public and private schools, and ultimately it equips students with skills for their future employment. We have the potential to reach over 29.5 million students. Our project started when a teacher assigned 3 master's students with an assignment, an educational intervention, where we discover a school's problem and figure out a way to solve it. In that sense, we immediately decided, my current team and I, that student leadership is on our top priorities. It was the perfect Trojan horse to teach much needed social emotional skills and a myriad of other skills that would be useful for them. In that sense, we have already finished the theoretical and methodologic framework for our project. We used an action research where the aim is continuous reflection and improvement on the project. We are already implementing our model into a school, my school, where we are currently teaching over 500 students leadership skills and figuring out what works best through surveys and interviewing the students. We are also already starting on the PDF teacher packets we will share on the website and other useful online information. Before you is the team, first with Brenda, who is a current elementary school teacher over 5 years, Gemma, who was a teacher in private school, but recently got a job in the Secretaría de Educación Pública, which is the Ministry of Education in Baja California, the state, and myself, who am a public school teacher for over 5 years. All 3 of us met during our Master's in Education, and that's how we started this project together. The next steps we will take with our project is, first and foremost, to create a nonprofit organization or association, as we call it in Mexico. This is very important for tax exempts and credibility amongst teachers and schools. That way we can get our program across as many schools as possible, as quickly as possible. Then we would create our massive open online course where we would teach leadership skills to teachers who would like to learn. This program is completely free, and we are counting that it would help and reach many teachers. Then in the first year, we would start our digital platform. We as new and older millennials know the importance of social media and its reaches to as many teachers as possible. We are counting on newer teachers, younger teachers. However, we hope to reach older teachers. That way they will listen to new ideas and create interesting and new curriculums, which is also something that is very needed in public schools with older teachers. And finally, in the second year and subsequent years, we would expand our information from high school to K-12, elementary and middle school. That way we would reach more teachers in different grade levels of school and education. Later on, we would love to reach other Spanish-speaking countries, and if it's possible, to other places in the world. Finally, I would like to end with my team's name, Leiden, which we found it was an Old English word from the 14th century that would refer to go before as a guide. which is exactly what we are doing, guiding other teachers to create students into leaders. Thank you.